What you are about to hear is highly classified. Hey everybody, welcome back to Zone 4. Brant Fowler, aka the Gonzo Goose, back with you again to present another sampling from this week's episode of Zone 4. This is episode 196 as we rapidly approach the 200th live episode on January 11th. In this episode, we reimagine Image Comics. Each one of us take one of the classic Image titles, the original Image titles, and revamp it. And, we put our own spin on it and have fun with it. And so you get to hear what we would do with these titles. In this particular sampling, you're going to hear part of Ron's re-envisioning of Wildcats. So if you like that, you can find the entire show. It is live now, zone4podcast.com and comicrelated.com, and it should be on iTunes. And of course, you could find it tomorrow, Sunday, on Dark Avenger Inc.'s YouTube channel, and watch it that way. So without further ado, here's a sample of 196 of Zone 4.
I am no way going to get as elaborate as John did.
I'm not either.
with any of that, okay? Hey, look, I picked Wildcats, all right? Only because I have some memories of the first few issues of this book coming out and appreciating those issues. I like the name, I like the concept, and when we decided to do this, I've always had a fondness for team books to a degree. So I, went online and started, researching the original series. I have absolutely no memories of who wrote what or who drew what. I just remembered some of the characters involved with this series. And so in doing my research, it all started coming back to me that the series itself, Wildcats was supposedly an anagram, the last part, cats being like covert agent teams or some such. And, the government would put together these special, unique teams. The book had a great deal of science fiction running rampant through it because apparently, we had been infiltrated by alien races. And some of the members of the Wildcat team in the original series were actually agents of other races trying to help mankind battle what I think that the original bad guys were called the Daemonites. All right. And then there were a group of alien fighters who belonged to some secret sect called the Coda. And they were on Earth to train our people to fight the Daemonites. And so you had this like behind the scenes invasion thing going on, and the Wildcat teams were at the forefront trying to save mankind. Okay. So that's the basic concept of the original Image book. Now, what I did was I looked through that. I looked at the characters and their powers and abilities. And, we're doing a reboot here, okay? We're gonna change things around a little bit. So I get to thinking about the whole invasion thing from, the alien invasions and stuff like that. And I started saying to myself, well, why make it, a modern story as let's push it into the far future. Let's just go there, all right? That Earth's actually been conquered, all right? And that was my gist for that. I mean, I don't know if any of you guys remember way back, and we're going back a long ways, but Marvel had done a series based on the H.G. Wells novel, The War of the Worlds, where supposedly, they actually, conquered the planet Earth, and ultimately resistance groups started, and the entire series of the comic series was about resistance fighters fighting the aliens who ran the world. And that became pretty much my own template for how I would reboot Wildcats. Okay, so here we go. Let me go through this, and I'm going to basically detail the concept or the setting, and then what I've done to the old standard Wildcat characters and changed them around to fit this new setting or background, if you will. I mean, my thing is we go to the future, say like 150 years into the future, and the Earth has been successfully invaded, not only the Earth, but our moon colony, our Mars base, and whatever in the solar system. Mankind's been just on the verge of breaking out into space and colonizing the solar system when we get taken over by the Daemonites, this powerful empire, alien empire, made up of different races, all right, that all belong to the Daemonite Empire. Now, the most prevalent race is a race of intelligent bug creatures called the Orgomri. And they're the organizers of the Daemonite Empire. They're the businessmen. They're the planners and whatever. So they take over this mudball blue planet called Earth. And the way they do that, though, is with their fighting force, which is made up of a mercenary race of warriors called the Trull. Trull are giant, brutish, blue-skinned humanoids. And they're distinguished, and the men have short horns on their foreheads, the women have tails. And they live for fighting and dying like the old Vikings of old, but they're this alien race, and they snub their nose pretty much at the human race because they defeated Earth within a matter of days of sending their fleet.
And thanks for checking out the sampling of episode 196 of Zone 4. If you like that, again, you can find the full episode, zone4podcast.com, comicrelated.com, iTunes, and then tomorrow on Dark Avenger Inc.'s YouTube channel. And we hope you really enjoy it. Don't forget our 200th live episode, January 11th, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. It's going to be a video cast, so you can join us in the chat and watch along as we broadcast live. And so you can check out all those details as well on zone4podcast.com. Again, thanks for checking it out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Take care.
This has been a Gonzo Goose production.